I'm sitting on the train, watching the other people file in. I know I should speak up, get a conversation going, try to introduce myself. Yet I don't. In the back of my mind, there's a voice telling me, hey, you're an introvert. Don't talk to anyone. They're busy enough as they are. They're on their phones, whatever. Sit down, be quiet, and keep to yourself. Yet when a guy sits down in front of me, almost as if on instinct, I say, hello, how are you? He looks down at me, repeats the greeting, and we get a conversation going. We talk about books, we talk about jobs. As I'm noticing during this conversation, all of those beliefs, all of those little voices within my head, they disappeared. I feel authentic. I feel like I'm myself. I'm just talking to this guy genuinely. There's no ulterior motive. I'm not trying to act like somebody else. By the time I get off at the next stop, I feel good. I feel happy knowing that I just talked to a guy, was myself, regardless of my introversion, and I still feel confident about that. That's where I realized being an introvert is not a curse against confidence. You can be an introvert and still be a very, very confident person. All introversion means is that you recharge your batteries in solitude, while extroverts recharge their batteries with other people. Understanding that definition, nowhere does it say that you can't be confident, that you can't talk to other people, that you can't become the person that you want to become. The biggest thing holding me back from talking to people on that train wasn't the fact that I was socially inept. Rather, it was my own mental beliefs, my own mental voices telling me I couldn't do it, that I shouldn't do it, that I wouldn't be able to carry myself through a conversation, even though that was blatantly a lie. The biggest hurdle to becoming a confident introvert is your own thoughts, your own beliefs about what you believe to be true or not. Like, you probably relate to this. On one day, you're talking to so many people, even though you're an introvert. You feel confident, the conversations are flowing, and you have that energy within you. Yet, when you go to bed one night and wake up the next day, you realize, man, it's all gone. Why don't I feel confident? Why am I not that person anymore? And if you've ever felt that pendulum swing between a Jekyll and Hyde, where you're confident one day, underconfident the other day, it comes down to the fact that you probably don't believe yourself to be capable of that in the first place. You may believe that you don't deserve that level of confidence because that's not you. And changing that belief within your mind is the single greatest factor that I've found to help me become a more confident individual, right? If you believe you can do something, you can. If you believe you can't do something, well, you obviously will not do it, right? So it comes down to changing what you believe to be true about being an introvert, as well as just talking to a lot of people. Because if you have the correct beliefs, but you don't talk to anyone, you're not building the right skills in the first place. As well as if you talk to a lot of people, but you don't have the correct beliefs, you will never be a success because you will never believe yourself to be capable of succeeding. So how do you change your beliefs? How do you actually start taking action? First off, get 2 pieces of paper, and on one side, write down all your current negative beliefs about being an introvert. I can't be confident as an introvert. I can't be outgoing. I'm a shy person. I'm doomed to stay this way forever. Write down the entire list, and when you have it, think of what the opposite would be, the inverse of this belief. Because when you flip it over, write this on the next piece of paper. I can be confident as an introvert. I am outgoing. I'm not doomed to stay the same if I don't want to. When you have this full list out as well, compare both of them. Imagine what the first belief would have you do. I can't be confident as an introvert. That would likely make it so you aren't confident in real life. You're not confident when you talk to people because you don't believe you could be a confident person. Compared to the person who does believe, I am a confident person. I have value within my life. It doesn't matter if I'm an introvert. Imagine how they would act within their life. They would talk to more people. They would be more outgoing. They would have a lot more confidence within themselves. And it comes down to what you believe in. Because when you have both lists and you examine what they look like, the next step is to take these positive beliefs and to use them as affirmations within your life. And not the lovey-dovey, oh, I believe myself to be so amazing. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Like, no, that stuff's not going to help you. Rather, to use this with intention. When you have an affirmation, sit down, close your eyes and visualize. Okay, I am a confident and articulate introvert. Okay? When you have that affirmation set out, visualize yourself, get a mental image of you talking to someone or being in a situation where you would live out that tenet. So right now I'm thinking of myself at a mall talking to another guy, a girl, being confident, having good body language, and being myself. That's the mental picture I see within my mind. And the final step is to add an emotion, right? What do you feel when you're doing this? I feel confident. I feel assured. I feel calm and assured about who I am, right? It's like you have the affirmation, you have the visualization, you have the emotion. Because when you have all three of these things, you are creating a practice experience within your mind. You are actually gaining the practice, the experience to do this in real life because you already feel like, oh, I've already done this. I know what I'm going to do. It's like having a plan before you even get started. And for me, like even walking in a mall, approaching a girl, pushing myself past my limits, when I visualize, when I've done this, it doesn't matter if I'm an introvert. I go up to the person, I talk to them. So if you want to change, if you want to start making progress, get that mentality within your mind to start visualizing the end result, visualizing what you want to be able to do, and then actually creating an experience to simulate that. And so when you have started to work on the beliefs within your own mind, the next step from there is just talk to more people. And the best way I've found to do this within my own life is to start small and build it up rapidly from there. I made it part of my habit tracker to talk to 2 people every single day. This forces me to get out of the house, to be more social, and to work on my social skills, even though I don't really want to. And as I started working on this, as I started talking to more people, you will see results way quicker than you ever imagined. If you talk to 2 people in 30 days, that's 60 people. A lot of those days, you're going to be talking to more than one person every single day. But the point is to get yourself in more conversations, more intellectual discussions, more situations that you wouldn't normally be in, to develop that competence, that confidence within your ability to match the beliefs you are creating within your own mind. And when you have that, there you go. You're on the fast track to becoming a more confident, articulate introvert. So that's all for this video. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing. But besides that, have a good one. Peace!